Hi, I am Mandy of Mad Cow Mandy Designs. It is October the 5th, 2023, and this is Stitch 76. I might have a finished object this week. Maybe. Anybody happen to notice a finished object around here? I finished my sweater! Yay! It's official. Fall may now come to Louisiana. I finished my yearly sweater. Bring on the cold weather. Okay? I am so excited. I want to wear this, and it's hot. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it through the whole video wearing this. It's hot. Okay. This is Flax by Tin Can Knits. It is a free pattern if you are looking to make your first sweater and you don't know the first thing about knitting a sweater. This is the pattern for you. It is absolutely perfect. This is the third one I have knit for myself and the fifth one in all that I have knit. That is how good this pattern is. It is simple. You can modify it any way you like. It is amazing, okay? That's all I can say. I've knit it 5 times. It's amazing. So, let's talk. Let me show it off first. I'm going to show you first. Okay. Y'all a little bit close. Back up. So you can see I have a balloon sleeve, rapid decrease, whatever you want to call it. I did not follow the decrease instructions for a tapered sleeve. I just made all of the decreases in one round right here. So I like that better. So it's what I did. And oh, look at that. My sleeves will stay up when I push them up. It is a really good length for where my pants are. You can kind of see my pants are right here. So I like that a lot. I expect with a couple of more wears it'll stretch out just a little bit more and I'll wash it again and then it should be at its final stage. Let's talk about that. Okay, so like I said, I'm expecting it to grow just a little bit more. I have gone ahead and washed this, and it's bigger than it was. It'll probably grow a little bit more, and then I think it's going to be absolutely perfect. So, I told you I've made 5 of these. The very first one that I made was the smallest size. It was a 0 to 6 month size. I have the pattern. Look at this. Look at this. There are marks all over this pattern. So yeah, the very first one that I made was the tiniest size, and somebody told me that this was a great beginner pattern, and they also told me go ahead and make whatever baby size because it would go really fast and it gives you the basic understanding of how to knit a sweater quickly. And that was true. I knit a baby sweater in like 2 days. It was fantastic. So I used the baby sweater that I knit as my gauge swatch. My gauge was spot on. It's perfect. It's like, okay, wonderful. Bought all the yarn and I made my size, which is an extra large. Y'all, I wore it. It came out a little bit big. I wore it a few times and I washed it and now it is ginormous. Okay? That sweater swallows me whole. I thought I learned my lesson. I was like, okay, we'll knit one size smaller. So I think it was like the next year I decided to knit it again and I knit the large. It's huge. It's still way too big for me. I realized that's when I realized what was happening. after I wear them a couple of times and I wash them, they grow. I was not washing my gauge swatch, being the baby sweater. I never washed it because I never gave it to a baby. It's still sitting back there in my craft room. That was an important step. So this is, I love this yarn. It's 100% acrylic. I wanted something cheap and easy. I put it in the washing machine, okay? I run this through my washer and my dryer. I have a top load with an agitator in it, but it has some super ultra hand wash delicate setting. I use that and I toss it in with some Tide. No, I don't. I use Woolite. Everything else gets Tide. The hand knits get Woolite. So yeah, I wanted something easy. Ends up that it grows a lot. So back in the spring, well, last winter, I wore my large one every day. Every single day I wore it. It was like wearing your favorite Afghan all around the house. It was way too big. It looked kind of goofy, but it was comfortable and I didn't go anywhere. So my husband even noticed that I wore it every day. Come springtime, I was like, maybe I should try again to make one that actually fits. I did the math. I used my washed sweaters as my gauge swatch. They both had the same gauge. It hadn't changed. So I took those numbers and I redid the math. And I found out that in order to make one that would fit, I needed to go down to a small, medium size. So that was a 35-inch bust. And I have like a 45-inch bust, somewhere around there. I made one with a 35. It fits. So if you've been here for the last couple of months watching me knit this, you know I never tried it on. I did the math. I gave the math to my husband. He redid the math with more accurate numbers. But we both came out with the same size, 35. So I trusted the math and I knit a sweater that I couldn't try on until after it was done and I washed it. I know I could have put it on the tubing and washed it and whatever halfway through. I didn't want to. Like, if I'm too lazy to do an actual gauge swatch, what makes you think I'm going to wash a sweater halfway through? No. So, I trusted the math and it worked. It fits. I'm so happy about it. Oh my god. Okay. I did also leave off the ridge panels. So there's supposed to be a garter panel on the sleeve. Oh, here's a good picture. You can see here on her arm, there's supposed to be a garter panel there. My other two sweaters have that, and I just didn't feel like knitting that again, so I didn't. I modified that, and I modified the decrease in the sleeve to not have one. I love it. It's so great. Is there anything else I was going to tell you about this sweater? It's absolutely fabulous. I am so excited to actually be able to wear it, and hopefully it grows just a little bit more. I would like it if you didn't quite see my belly button / pants through it quite so much. That'd be nice. Look at these armpits. They fit. Don't look too close at my armpits. I did have to sew up some holes. It's an armpit, y'all. If somebody is going to be looking at my armpit that closely to notice that I had to sew closed the holes, you're too close. We have other things that we need to be discussing because that's just too close. Now, if you do want to see beautiful armpits, go follow Colleen. I don't know how she does it. every single one of her sweaters. She has the most beautiful armpits, and she knows it, so she shows them off. It's hilarious, and they're beautiful. Beautiful armpits, they won't be found here. Not gonna happen. I just don't care enough. There's also lots and lots of knots on the inside of this because it's reclaimed yarn. I started making a striped cardigan, in like 2016, and I never finished it. So I ripped it out and made this with the yarn. My husband's home. I'll be back. That brings us to works in progress. I have 2, and you haven't seen either of them because I was bad this week. That's all I can say. I was bad. I managed to finish the sweater last night, but I cast on 2 new projects without finishing anything else. I don't know what to say. I was bad. This is a Halloween Nightmare Before Christmas bag from Fate's Thread. And there's a sock in here. If you've been following on Instagram, you know that we are now having knit night 4 times for the month of October. I have teamed up with Southern Skeins, and we're kind of doing a Socktober knit along, and I think it was hashtag Socktober Cal 2023 was the hashtag. We are going to be getting together at 7 Central, October the 13th, which is a Friday, the 18th, and the 26th. The 26th is a Thursday, and I think the 18th was a Wednesday, maybe? I tried to pick different days of the week so that maybe somewhere in there everyone would be able to catch one of the knit nights. Yeah, so we're just getting together, we're hanging out, working on some socks, and if you finish knitting a pair of socks, you use the hashtag and you tag me and Southern Skeins in the post. This is only on Instagram, sorry, but if you do all the things, then you get entered to win a prize, and that's going to be from Jenna, so I don't know what it is yet. We're all going to be surprised as to what the prize is. And if you use her yarn, you get a double entry. If you use my pattern, you get a double entry. My pattern, you can only get it if you come to knit night. It is not going to be available for sale until next Halloween. So if you want a free pattern, come to knit night, and it's good. So if you're ready, I am using Southern Skeins Necktastic. It was, I believe, the June colorway. I think it was June. I can't remember. It was one of the monthly clubs. But I dug through stash. It was a very lovely green colorway so that I could make Frankie's Scars socks. Oh my god. So you have like this vertical scar and this horizontal one and this diagonal one. I really like Frankenstein's monster. It's a fun story, a fun idea. It's been done so many different ways. My personal favorite is Young Frankenstein. So if you are into monsters and Halloween and you just want a fun knit along to join in on, you should come join us. So I even have my little skull flower stitch marker from Bronze Shepherd Studios. It's good. So the only way to get this pattern is to come to knit night. I will link all of the dates down below. I'll list all the dates down below for you. Really? I got the yarn stuck in my zipper. Like, I'll have to fix that later. So yeah, I will list all those down below. It is Zoom, so if you'd like to join us, there is a link from Southern Skeins in her Instagram bio over to the Zoom room. Ooh, Zoom room. Or if you message either of us, we can give you the room number and password. No big deal. We just don't post it a whole lot so that weird spammy people can't pick it up quite as easily. But we are having fun, so I hope you'll join us for that. My last work in progress is a big one. Currently, it is in this Miss Fiber Fox bag, and it's not gonna make it here very long. Eventually, it's gonna have to get sized up. Ooh, that does fun things in the camera. Can you tell what it is? This is a cardigan. Let's see. It is a top-down cardigan. So this right here would be the back of my neck. And you can kind of see over here. Let me try and stretch it out for you. There it is. You can see that's going to be the top of my arm, and this will be the front of it. This is the Rainbow Party Cardi by Telly Bean Knits. I am so excited to make this. I am using Knit Picks Stroll fingering weight yarn. I told you it's a cardigan. I want it to be in a neutral, and purple is my neutral. So this is going to be the entire body of the sweater. It is deep purple. Real creative name. Okay. The rest of it, I don't know where to put this. So the whole thing is going to be purple, and then right here for the neckband where you pick that up and start knitting, it has 5 stripes of colors, and that's where the rainbow portion of the Rainbow Party Cardi comes in. So let me get these in order. Hold on. I know my rainbow order. Roy G. Bev. Roy G. Bev. Yeah. There we go. So, I don't like this guy. And he's gonna be the first one. Where'd my purple go? Bloop. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I just don't... It's all good until you hit this guy right here. I don't like him. So this is Sapphire Heather. Originally I picked out Rhapsody, and I had it. It was right there. I got distracted, I set down the computer, and I didn't come back to it until the next day, and it was sold out. There was no more Rhapsody. So I picked this and hoped for the best, and I don't like it. Rhapsody is not going to be back until December the 1st. So I'm just going to see how long it takes for me to knit the body of the cardigan. Maybe that'll take me till December. Maybe not. If you happen to have a skein of Rhapsody that you don't want, I'll buy it from you. Because I don't like this color. It's a very pretty color. It's not that I don't like the color. I don't like the color in the rainbow. It just doesn't match. This one is Patina, Peapod, Dandelion, and Buoy. So, minus this guy, I think it's going to be really pretty. It'll be a little rainbow, a lot of purple, a lot of just like in your face purple. So, I think it's going to be a really cute cardigan, and it's going to take a while, but I'm here for it, and I'm really enjoying the fingering weight yarn for a cardigan. So far, all the sweaters I've made have been worsted weight or DK, and this is really different. I like it so far. Look at how happy it is. Okay. That is all of the yarn. So that'll bring us into chatter, where I'm going to remind you again that if you're interested in being in the yarn advent swap that I am hosting, you need to go sign up. There's a Google form linked down below that you can go put in all your information and get signed up for. It closes Friday the 13th. So you have a week and a day. If you watch this today, more than likely this is going to go up really late tonight because it's already 7 o'clock. So you got a week to sign up. I'm also going to have linked down there the video where I discuss the Advent in great detail. So if you have any questions, you might want to go see that video, and then you can always message me and ask me any questions that you have. I'm really looking forward to pairing everyone up and seeing what yarn everybody gets. Like, everybody has such different yarn, and that's what makes this fun. We're gonna get stuff that might be completely out of our wheelhouse. So, yay! I talked about knit night. I don't know if you noticed. I have these cute dangling earrings now. Let's see here. I have a sandworm. And this one says Beetlejuice on it. And I have a bat now too. He's a little bit big. I don't know how I feel about how big the bat is, but I really like these. I got them at Spencer's. I found a Spencer's that was not in the mall. That was just weird, but it was so nice. It was bigger. They had more stuff, and you actually had room to walk around without knocking over a display. It was really nice. They were having a buy two, get two sale. So I bought the nose rings and a set of earrings. They're like opal studs. And then I got these two for free. And they're so, they're Halloween-y. I have Beetlejuice earrings. So, anybody that looked at them and was like, that looks kind of odd. Yes, they're belly button rings. My ears are gauged to a size 14, which is a belly button ring, because in high school I thought that they were really cute. And you know what? Sometimes I still find really cute ones. Completely random and weird, but nobody knows if I don't tell them. Like I just told the entire internet. Oh well. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm getting into the spooky feels of everything. You can see Mr. Rexic is back here. And the house is decorated. It's all spookified. I am working on the front yard. I need more yard decorations so that the neighbors know the crazy lady lives on the corner. Like, that's where she is. Kids, watch out. Actually, a lot of the kids already know this house because my parents like to come for Halloween and we will chase the children through the yard. Like, the kids in this neighborhood know my house because they will get chased out of the yard. It's that time of the year, y'all. It's so good. I started my rewatch of Good Witch like, probably a month ago now. So I'm pretty good ways into that. And this week I started rewatching Wednesday on Netflix. And it's time to pull out the movies. I need to watch Beetlejuice and Casper and just all of the movies. I have a whole stack of them down there. So, yeah. It's time. Okay, I'm gonna go. I have to cook dinner. I think we're gonna have shepherd's pie tonight. That's gonna be really good. And I gotta get out this sweater because it is hot. So, I will see y'all next week. Until then, take care of yourselves. Bye.